Welcome to another episode here on Warfront Pulse. In just 4 weeks, the United States used hundreds of Tomahawk missiles in operations against Iran, a volume that is now raising concerns within the Pentagon itself about the ability to sustain this kind of conflict. During the first month of military operations against Iran, the United States deployed an unusually high number of Tomahawk cruise missiles. According to reports from international media, more than 850 units were used in this short period, a number that drew attention inside the Department of Defense. This figure became significant not only because of the total volume, but because of its direct impact on strategic stockpiles and the ability to replenish this type of weapon system. The situation directly involves the United States Navy, which is responsible for a large portion of these launches, as well as the defense industrial base that supports the production of these systems. Consider following our page and stay up to date on military developments across the United States and around the world. To understand the impact of these numbers, it's important to look at what a Tomahawk missile represents within the U.S. military structure. Unlike conventional munitions, the Tomahawk is a highly sophisticated system designed to strike targets at long range with a high level of precision. It is launched from ships or submarines, and once fired, it operates autonomously using a combination of navigation technologies. These include GPS-based systems, terrain contour matching, and in more recent versions, visual terrain recognition. This type of missile flies at low altitude, making it more difficult to detect by radar and increasing the probability of accurately striking its target. From an industrial perspective, its production depends on a complex supply chain. Critical components such as engines, sensors, and electronic systems are manufactured by highly specialized suppliers, often the only ones in their respective fields. This means production does not move quickly. Each unit can take months to be completed, depending on component availability and manufacturing capacity. In addition, production levels have historically been kept lower during periods of reduced demand, prioritizing efficiency over large-scale output. Looking at the sequence of events, the heavy use of these missiles occurred early in the operation with a large volume deployed in the initial days. This pattern suggests a strategy focused on rapidly neutralizing strategic targets, such as military facilities, command centers, and critical infrastructure. However, as launches continued to increase, internal concerns began to emerge regarding consumption rates and stockpile replenishment. Detailed information about current inventory levels is not officially disclosed, but authorities indicated that availability in regions near the conflict has been significantly reduced. At the same time, replacing these systems depends on an industrial process that does not keep pace in the short term with the rate of use seen in high-intensity operations. Another important factor is the nature of the conflict itself. Over decades, Iran has developed a distributed defense structure with facilities spread out and in many cases protected by underground installations. This type of configuration reduces the effectiveness of isolated strikes and often requires multiple operations to achieve strategic results. In addition, the use of asymmetric tools, such as drones and lower-cost missiles, increases pressure on more expensive defense systems, creating an imbalance in operational costs. The impact of this dynamic extends beyond the Middle East. Every resource used in this scenario is no longer available in other strategic regions, such as the Indo-Pacific, where military balance remains a constant concern. This situation also highlights a broader issue. The U.S. military production structure has been optimized over the years for efficiency during stable periods, not necessarily to sustain multiple high-intensity conflicts at the same time. What we are seeing now is a moment of adjustment. As the Department of Defense evaluates options to expand production and redistribute resources, other global actors are closely watching, analyzing patterns, capabilities, and operational limits. Don't forget to leave your like right here. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content.